Chrisley Knows Best was a favorite reality TV show for many viewers back when it was in the air. Todd and Julie Chrisley both served prison sentences, leaving their children to bear the brunt of their parents' deeds. Savannah Chrisley is now talking about her financial difficulties after their incarceration. Fans may remember that Todd and Julie were found guilty of federal fraud charges after concealing their income from the IRS and participating in a bank scam. She received a 7-year term for her involvement in the different schemes, while he received a 12-year prison. In her podcast Unlocked, Savannah talked candidly about her experiences growing up with her parents imprisoned. She began by talking about the false beliefs that people have about her financial situation. People will remark and say things like, "Oh, I feel so horrible for you, surviving off of mom and dad's stolen money," the woman stated via People. And, "Stop trying to act like it's so hard. You're rich, it's easy." The podcast host went on, "I had trouble. I understand what it's like to be worried about how you're going to pay your expenses each month since I was left with 3 mortgages, attorneys, and children." She went on to talk about how her parents' prison sentences affected her aspirations for a job outside of reality TV. "When I initially started investing in real estate, you pretty much have to work for every contract you receive the first year. And here's the thing. I feel like I have millions of dollars lying about, and I ask you to lead the way if you know where it is. It would be wonderful to see." She went on, "However, I am aware of what it's like to struggle. In the past, I would just buy whatever at the grocery store instead of going. I reached a point when I had to refuse things to the kids. And I prioritized their needs before my own. I'm not sure how I managed to accomplish it, but I managed to do it." Savannah also disclosed that the government intended to retain 3% of the proceeds from the sale of her parents' home. But the legal team managed to bargain the amount they took down to 1.5%. "If they didn't get the money, they wouldn't let me sell the house," the woman stated. Additionally, Savannah talked about having to leave the airport after unintentionally packing a pistol in her luggage while traveling with her companion Holly on the September 10th edition of her podcast, Unlocked. "I experienced a Glock," Savannah said. "A Glock, not just a gun. After we passed through, they said, 'Ma'am, we will have to search your bag,'" Savannah recalled. "And Holly opened the gate, so we leapt over and took off running." Savannah claims she got her gun legally, even though she had to wait in line at the TSA. "I got it very legally because I believe in our Second Amendment rights," she said. "There was nothing wrong with it because you don't need a carry permit in Texas, but it wouldn't have been well received.